Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you want to see how I went from this beautiful micro locks to these beautiful mini twists, stay tuned. Okay, I know what you're going to say. Let's get the elephant out the room. The big pink elephant. Yes, I know I have micro locks, but can a girl live? I've been seeing those beautiful mini twists. I wanted to do it when I had loose hair, but I never found the time. And I said, if I do mini twists with my loose hair, they're going to turn into micro locks. So I was just like, let me focus on micro locks. So HotBraids hit me up and they said, girl, do some mini twists on your hair. And I said, why not? Because I've always wanted to do mini twists. I know you're saying you have micro locks. Those are mini twists. Yes, they are for now, but there's a certain look that comes with mini twists that I don't have. HotBraids really did something here. This is very unique. I never saw this before. Samples to visually show you what texture hair you have and the importance of choosing the right texture for your hair so it can match your texture correctly so your hair can look natural, okay? Very natural. That's the goal. So the goal is for someone to look at you and wonder, is that her real hair? Is that her natural hair? Okay, so they had a lot of goodies in their bag, and I'm like, okay, they hooked me up. So here's the hair that I have. It's the 4A to 4B. Beautiful. Watch, matches up perfectly. It's a little natural color. I color my hair to be dark black, jet black. And then that's the little sample they gave me, and I tried to match it up to see if the hair they gave me was the same, and it was, and did. So right here, I'm just showing you how easy it is to separate the hair. And you want to be very mindful of how much hair that you use. I have thick hair. The density is a good amount of density. Some people have low density. Some people have medium density. So adding just even a little bit of hair to my real hair is going to be voluminous. Okay? So you see how easy that pulls apart. And then it does have a little shedding that comes with any hair that you use like this at the very tips. It's minimum, nothing to worry about. So grab your water and whatever you want to watch on your TV or laptop, because this is going to take some time, because remember, they're small mini twists, even though they're not going to be as small as my micro locks. But just think about a full head of natural loose hair. When you put these twists in, they're going to be mini twists, okay? And remember, to all my lock girlies, water is your friend. Whatever your style you're doing, use water first. Water is your best friend. And as you know, I don't have to use a comb. That's what I love about locks. I don't have to use a comb. The parting is already there because I re-tied my hair over a month ago, and you can still see my parts. Oh my God, I did something there. So I'm going to add mousse to my hair. This is going to add some shine, some moisture, because it does have olive oil in it and some other oils. And I'm going to add that to my hair as well. So I'm going to take 2 of my locks and I'm going to join those together. And you want to be very careful when you're doing this, because you can pull a lock out easily, okay? Be very gentle. You don't want to cause friction to your hair and get traction alopecia. We don't want that, okay? So right here was just a practice one. I was like, okay, do I want to twist from the top all the way down to the bottom? And then you see how it's turning out? I was like, no. So I'm going to take my 2 locks, be very gentle, be kind, and I'm going to place it. I'm going to use the 2 locks as the 3rd strand of hair to make a braid. You see how I did that? I'm just pulling the hair through and then I'm braiding. I'll start braiding probably 4 or 5 times down, or wherever you feel comfortable. Wherever it feels sturdy, tight, but not too tight. Okay, be gentle, y'all. And then I'm going to take my hair, the 2 strands, I'm going to take 1 in each section. And then I'm just going to start twisting those together. And you want everything to be equal. So you want equal parts your hair, equal parts the twisting, mini twist hair. And then that's kind of nasty. You could do that. You might not want to do it, but, and then this is how I'm going to seal my ends because it's going to stay. You can boil it, you can burn it, but my hair is also down there as well. So I'm not going to take any chances. I wish this hair was a little bit longer because I kind of wanted them longer, but my hair goes right to the end. So I'm not going to do anything that will kind of destroy my hair. So be careful with that. Now, I put the hair together. I get my 2 locks. Then I take my 2 locks and treat it as one so it could be the 3rd strand to braid. I braid down a little. Wherever you feel comfortable, then even parts your hair and the weave, if you want to call it. And then you just start twisting all the way down. All the way down. And however you want to seal the ends is up to you. There are different options, but I'm just going to twist all the way down. And from my experience, it does not come unraveled. It never does. Do a little twisty twist to make sure it's twisted at the end. And when I'm totally finished installing the twist, I will cut the little scraggly ends off, the little thinner pieces, just to make everything look neater and uniformed. And I did 1/2 of the front. It looks so good. This is what I'm talking about when I say my micro locks don't have the mini twist look, because we know when we're doing a twist out or braid out, when we do those twists on our naturally curly hair that's not blow dried and it's wet, it looks like this. And that's the look I love. I have so many pictures from my loose hair days where I'm just rocking my twists. Of course, they were huge. They weren't small like this, but this is the look I'm going for. And here I'm showing you that my hair is the same length as this hair. So I have to be really careful. When doing styles like this, you want it to be a protective style. You want length retention when you take these out. So don't do anything to your hair during the install that will cause breakage. Okay? Be kind to yourself. Okay, this is 1/2 done. The other side not done. And I love both, honestly, but I love the elongated look because that's how my hair looks when it's wet. And I'm showing you right here, that's how much hair I have left for one section in the front. I'm going to start on the other section, and then I'm just going to let y'all watch right here. Look how natural. This looks like my hair. If you didn't know me and I was walking down the street, this will look like my hair. You cannot tell the difference. And I love the way I twisted it because you can twist it the opposite direction to give it a more uniform look. I'm not going for that, but I know people who do, and it looks good on them, but this is what I like in my hair. And I think this hair is good for people with low density or fine hair because you will get a fuller look. I have a higher density, so it does look fuller, but it looks good and it still looks natural. When you're doing this style, make sure your parts are small. They're consistent. They look the same. This is a low maintenance style. You don't have to do much to it. At night, just throw on a bonnet, oil your hair so you won't have a dry scalp. I have my hair growth oil that I use every day on my hair. And look at that. This is how I wear my locks. But doesn't this look like a cute mini twist? Can't you see the difference? Don't tell me you don't know the difference between mini twists and micro locks. There's a big difference. And right here is where you see it. And I have this scarf that they sent me. I haven't worn a scarf in so long. This used to be my go-to. I used to be a scarf girly back in the day, YouTube days. The styles are very cute. Make sure you wrap your hair. You can wear a scarf. You can wear a bonnet. I love bonnets because you can just throw them on. There's no tension on your hairline. Everything is super easy, and you can just get up and go. Spray some water on your hair or add a little bit more mousse during the day before you leave out for work. Look how cute. Look how cute. I think I'm going to start wearing scarves again. Cute little 1-2 vacation style. Like I said, I think HotBraids really did something there with those samples. If you want this hairstyle but don't know your hair texture, go ahead and hit that link down below in the description box so you can get a head start on everything you need to know on what you need to. These mini twists are giving natural look, natural beauty. Is that her hair? You can't even tell that I have locks. Locks where? Show me a lock and I'll show you your future. So if you don't know the hair texture rules and you think your hair looks like mine, go ahead and get that 4A-4B, or just get all the samples and try everything out, because sometimes when your hair is straight, curly, blow dry, looks can be deceiving and you will never know your hair texture. But it's best to wash your hair and then let it dry naturally, and then you'll see your natural hair texture. Well, I'm in love with this style. It'll probably stay in for at least 3 weeks or until I feel like doing my next retie. But go ahead and hit that link in the description box and let me know what you think. Do you think I pulled this off? Can you tell I have locks in? Would you try this style? Let me know. And thank you for watching. As always, have a blessed day and go subscribe.